7 by 2 bonus, and we need them now. We are so far behind on the bonus points, we've got to look to the pink fruit drinks to deliver us some bonus points for our tally as we continue our drive towards those top 4 places. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to the Montpellier career mode where today, yes, the fruit drinks are back and we are looking to squash them like the useless pieces of cardboard that they are. Are juice boxes made of cardboard? Surely they are. Plastic, cardboard, it doesn't matter. They're going in the recycle bin, but not before we take our 5 points from them tonight. That's right, it is Stade Francais versus Montpellier, and we are looking for a fight. Looking at their team before we kick tonight's matchup off, we need to look out for a number of things. One man in particular is a bit of a common theme to this channel, and I'm surprised we've not had him on this team quite yet, but JJ Van der Mescht lines up in the number 4 jumper for Stade Francais. We've also got the big Argentinian enforcer Marcos Klemer wearing number 6. In their back line, there's plenty of excitement. Tulu Savayan, who's on the left wing, Nagani Lamape is back into that midfield, and there's plenty of others. Another man like Joyce Seconds, who has torn us apart before from fullback. There's a lot of guys that can do damage in here, but we need to look at what we can do more than what we need to stop, and we have named a very talented side. Jan Serfontein is back from injury, and he's back straight for the starting lineup. Bit of a mix around with the back line, but it has seen a few changes, and Ratiz back on the right, Reece Samet on the left wing, of course, Ralhart back into that midfield. Boffier comes in for his kicking over Pedavani because we had to move Skinner back to 10. We've got no fly halves left. Skinner's going to be the one to do that job. Pelag is back again as well, a couple of games back for our mainstay, number 9 now, and the forward pack, as always, looks strong as ever. Let's get ourselves some bonus points. On the bench, it's probably Stade Francais that have the better of looking. Latu, Alo Emil, Bethune, Maestri, Chapnas, Sanchez, Naivalu, and Naisalivu. They are stacked, and they look pretty dangerous. For our side of things, it's a bit of a weaker bench, I guess you could say. Guerrero, Setiano, Bukenyi, Dever, Galatea, 2 good names that have not featured much for us this season. Now on the bench for the injuries, we've got Amache Isles and Pedavani round out our 23. While we're stacked up with injuries, it is just the one Clement for Stade Francais, the big prop who's out for another month or so. Aside from that, they are full strength heading into this 21st round of the top quarters as Skinner back in the number 10 jumper. First time since pre-season we see him there, and it's going to be a big mission to see if we can get the best out of him running this show at fly half. To the left side they go. Odogwu with a strong run down the left side, heading it back towards centre field. It's this time Maslow who rumbles it up another couple of metres. Short ball this time, finding a bit of room out here for Vaianu. Beats it one pass away, and Costets is the one who bridges his way out to the 10-metre line. Strong run there from the loose head prop. Oh, big tackle there. Cut down Corville like a flash. Pick and go. Couple of metres lost there. Now they open it up on the right-hand side again, beating a couple of defenders, heading into that midfield. Turnover, Pelag! Big play from the number 9. And he does steal the ball. Do we retain? Oh, yes, we do. Big turnover there from Pelag. Now let's see what we can do with it. Kamara, massive hole. Kamara straight through, looking to link up to the left. Just gives it away. And that was poor in the end. That should be another turnover where Dargo does do it. Geelong back to Valenza. Serfontein looking wide for Ratiz. Numbers on his inside. He's still got Skinner. Do we go to now? We do. Beautiful pass. Ratiz to Skinner. And the young fly half slash midside centre slash fullback slash put him where you like. He's done the job with another try. The support play of Harvey Skinner is second to 2-0. As that quick turnover resulted in some wide passes out to the right-hand wing. Ratiz held it up nicely, took on the tackle of Seconds, and the defence covering across over 10 as well. Great manipulation. Harvey Skinner knows his way to the line so well. We make them pay, as the cameraman seems to have been stuck behind what sounds like a group of horses. But we will go on with it. 5-0. Montpellier up and over. Stade Francais early. Montpellier off the tee, of course. Makes the extra 2 count. And this is the start and the continuation we really want in tonight's matchup. Bar will get us back underway. High kick to his right-hand side. Taken down from House. Pelag. Look out, Pelag. He's very injury-prone. Very turnover-prone as well. Pelag loses the ball. Back to Stade Francais goes. Corville, wide ball, looking for room outside. Nuclear, the man who slips it back into La Marpe. So much space out here. Toulouse Vaianu, want to beat the corner. Little grubber kicker behind. Beats them all over the dead ball line. Vaianu is electric. A little bread and butter grubber just gave it a little tickle too much. And the straw comes out of the fruit drink. And finds the dead ball line. Here is Skinner. Well, he's really planted his foot into that. Straight down the throats of the charging Stade Francais player. Turned over by Ortiz. House has got it. Serfontaine gets a real hospital pass. He makes it okay, though. Pelag gets it off the back. Smash at the same time. Look for a kick that got partially charged. It's now Stade Francais. Look to run it back over the top from Vaianu this time. Serfontaine got to look to pass this. Willemse rumbles back very quickly. Pelag, back to Skinner. Now he's going to look for the safety touch. It was taken back to the 22. Back to seconds it goes. Drills it. Back over the head. Back to Bothier this time. And he smokes it down the wing. That is a great kick for Bothier. Sits up just on the inside of the in goal. And what would now be a goal line dropout is still a 22. Back for Bar, and he thumps us down to a man we've not even mentioned tonight so far. Rolhag gets the dancing shoes on. And Yvan Rolhag loses the ball cold. Big turnover, Stade Francais. Reset, look, he's coming out wide. Lamarpe gets a nice little pass off. And it breaks down. Lupingui again. Out to the right-hand wing. Here's another half break. Nice little inside pass. Running into the midfield of Etienne again.
Release.
Big numbers of big players showing up time after time, phase after phase. Vaianu, little chip over the top. There for Bothier. Bothier out the back door to Rees-Zammit. Rees-Zammit trying to get a kick away. Rees-Zammit goes down in a heap. And Rees-Zammit's injured his shoulder. And maybe we'll get these horses to shut the hell up. Oh, it's so good. We've got a ready-made replacement. It is Carlin Isles. Nope, there they go. They're back at it again. What do we have to do to make them shut up? Here he is. He's playing a lot of rugby on that left wing recently for Montpellier. Let's see if he can deliver some goods here tonight. Not many chances going the way of Rees-Zammit so far, but still. Oh, early in the night is a big shove there from Stade Francais back, and then turn the ball over just inside the 22. Here's Bar running, throwing it out wide. Big pass from Lamarpe. Gets it eventually out to Lupigny. Inside back to Bar again. Bar dragged along from Serfontaine. 2 meters short, Corville. Hard running at the line there was Van der Mesch. Corville again. He picks it, goes, Corville. Surely he's over the line. Just a meter short. Swing it short. Oh, brilliant play. Lamarpe scores. Outstanding work from Stade Francais. And Nagani Lamarpe scores the only try for the home team. It was a deceptive little run. Corville, here he is. He went to this right-hand side. Went very, very close. Then you see at the back. Little short pop pass. We don't even get to see who it was. I think it may have been Bar. He did a very good job. Switching direction. Defensive, bit broken. And an easy finish for one of the most powerful men, certainly in World Rugby, in the back line. Lamarpe scores it. And we're all tied up at 7 points apiece. Don't worry about bonus points, boys. We've got a game on our hands. Well, it started off nicely for it, didn't it? We got a nice try through this man, Harvey Skinner. But it has been Stade Francais who have fought their way well back into this game. There's a high kick looking for Ritzi's out there. That is a great take from Van der Mesch, who was roughed up and thrown into touch from Willemse. We'll take that. We need a try before the break, actually. That's what we really need. We're going to throw this one completely off the side.
Not straight.
And that is going to be a short penalty for the home side start front stay. That is poor from Gilda-Sally. Really is average. 2 minutes to play with there. And we've completely cocked it up.
Bind. Set.
They destroyed our scrum last time out. Let's see if we can repay that favour. It's close to being a very good hit. Oh, even closer. Will they play? Corwell gives away to Bar. Hammered by Paylock. Chance for penalty. Oh, chance for a turnover is what I was going for. But it turns out a big penalty. Over the ball in a flash. And let's play sensible rugby. Let's get ourselves a W. That's why we're here. I was thinking 2-3 tries in the first half, a couple in the second. We'll just waltz our way home. Not turned out that way, but coming from a not straight throw, I'll take this chance for Bottier to add 3 points to our tally. We'll go to the break, 45 minutes in, at 10 points to 7. Well, an intriguing first 40 minutes of rugby here, that is for sure. There's been both sides with plenty of chances, and you can see pretty much 50-50 on the two main stats of possession and territory. But overall, it's been some average finishing, some botched up chances, and some great defence as well by both of these two sides. The penalty for not releasing the breakdown is the difference at the break. 10 points to 7, Montpellier up over Stade Francais. Well, looks like we're going to get the herd of horses for the whole 80 minutes. It's a group of horses, a herd? It's a herd of cows. A group of horses, a gallop of horses. How do we get onto horses? Here's McDargo. Going straight into an injury. Wow, that's not great for us. Looks like we're going to have to bring on Galatea. Oh, peace and quiet. Galatea is our next back rower. And on he comes. So, adequate replacement. I think he'll come on nicely at 6. He's got the hair of an actor. Look at that beautiful mop.
Crouch.
But can it stand up to the scrutiny
Set.
of this big test? Oh, another big scrum from start. They've turned it over again. We're in a spot of bother. Our scrum is getting destroyed. Midfield, Lamape, out wide, Lepegui once more, up against Isles, bumps him off, but Isles did enough to put him into touch. Wow, that was outstanding play on the right-hand side. Isles had no idea what was going on there. He was on the wrong wing for a start-off. Capelli at the front. Paylard to Skinner. Spots a hole, drops it cold. And it's ball back for start again. Corville picks and goes himself. He could turn that over. Will only end up in a scrum. Here's another pick and go this time. There's a
Release.
ball. More pick and goes. Claimer this time. Charges a couple of metres more. Big wide ball again. But Pigme looking for support. Gets on the inside. Bar! Inside ball of Van der Mesch. Numbers all there in pink. Breaks down finally. Kamada. Great tackle. Putting on the ground. Out to this right inside once more. Half a gap. Half a play from Etienne. Corville. Wide. Lamape. Can't get through. Great tackle, Kamada. Really took him on strong. Corville once more. Pink jumpers. Hitting them hard. Pick and go. Oh, driven backwards. And the numbers really not there this time in pink. That's a turnover. Skinner's got the ball. Galatea drill it away. And he does exactly that. That's a massive punt for the replacement back rower. Now Seconds gets away to Viner, who knocks it on. And we'll pack down a scrum. Wow, that is a big net gain off the kick of Galatea. That is surprisingly what you like to see, a real thumper. That was inside his own 22, went to the 10-metre line. They're spinning out the tackle of Bratiz.
Bind.
Toulouse-Savanu drops the ball cold.
Set.
Right, let's get ourselves something going here. Oh, big hit. Big scrum by us. And we ramp it up again. Right, I like this inside line. Of Rattiz. Oh, he sweeps through. Rattiz, brilliant work. Oh, the pass out wide for Rolhag was decidedly average. And now we're going to work hard to stop the counter-attack breakaway from Stade Francais. They get into their midfield. Again, it's Laumape. Etienne and him have been absolutely destructive. Corville. Oh, that's nice. Castex rumbling his way up towards halfway. Corville again. Slipping it back inside. Almost an intercept for Rolhag. Etienne takes it to ground. Corville, he's on the spot again. Switching directions, going backwards, but keeping the ball alive nicely. So far, a Stade Francais. Good to Sally over that ball, but not quite a turnover. We hit the hour mark as it Stade once again trying to drive through. But it is Castex, who looks like he's been poked in the eye. Well, that's where you get banana to the nose. And he goes off. Bethune coming on. Replacing the big number 1. Still, we've got the running man in the background.
Crouch. Fine.
No words. Fruit drinks. What do you got?
10-7.
The halftime score remains. Our scrum has been decimated throughout this 65 minutes so far. Another set play here for Stade. Oh, turning it back inside, looking for a way through past Laumape. And it does slow up, but they get a good late charge on. And now it starts to rumble. We throw the men in. And we've got a bit of peace and quiet. The running men have finally stopped. Rolhag trying to get a little bit of a hand on Toulouse Lanu. Rattiz comes across, makes the tackle. Corville, massive hole. Massive holes everywhere. Broken tackles as they charge through. Quick ball, Etienne out wide again. Paylog has to run hard here to get a hold of the Beatley. Inside ball looking to go through Laumape. Laumape puts on the power. Inside the 22 they go. The fruit drinks are there in numbers. They hold the ball nicely. Etienne slipping it back inside and opens up beautifully. What a massive hole and a huge try for Stade Francais. Well, he's been devastating on the right wing. Etienne Lepegui, he's been outstanding. Laumape got them going on the front foot. Montpellier stopped them just in the nick of time. And then these little changes of direction. And then bang, a massive gaping hole in our defence. And the winger, with all the pace in the world, as we've seen on display, multiple line breaks tonight, does it easy. Seconds is on the tee. And seconds is almost on the clock as well. We are really winding it down. Stade Francais up 14 points to 10. And we've got to get our act together. Well, this could really kill our hopes and dreams of making that top 4. We are struggling towards it. 7 minutes to play. Skinner. High against the wind, looking for Rolhag, looking for Isles, finds neither, just finds a try scorer, maybe a penalty, no, it's a turnover. Rolhag, Vermsa, strings up. Could be turned, it is turned. Big turnover as well. Bayern who changes directions. This time it's Marcelo who drives into contact. Looking to go out wide, no way through the bar there. Stopped in its tracks, Corville looking to hold it up. Galatier takes him, and again, it's another ball. And when they start to get rumbling, Stade Francais, they are really hard to stop. Galabrillis gets it out wide, and now there's numbers. Etienne inside to Fino, who is decked. Bothier's on the ground, and that is a real problem for us. It's another half-charge play. Finds him right on the halfway line. There goes time, actually. And it's all over. 80 minutes is up. Kick this out. It's all over if they want to. Can they get it back? They do. Is it going to find touch? It's not. Botier get across. He's done it. Is he stayed in? He is. Rolhag out for Rattiz. Rattiz fends. Rattiz goes again. Oh, high tackle. Let's get on for the game, boys. Rattiz picks and goes. Rattiz away. Rattiz breaks the line. Rattiz cuts inside. Rattiz breaks the line. And Rattiz breaks hard. Oh, that is disaster for Stade Francais. Vincent Rattiz, the hero of Montpellier, silences the home fans and sends the away support into absolute raptures. A quick tap and his acceleration was devastating. Coming up against seconds, there was no chance for the fullback. as Retives plants the right foot and leaves him crawling on the dirt. What a game this has been. Stade Francais robbed of the win. The wind robbing them of victory. And Montpellier sparking something from the back. And Montpellier take the win by 3 over Stade Francais. That was 4th versus 12th, and it was an arm wrestle. Well, the home crowd very subdued from that result. And that was almost the 5th win of the Stade Francais season. It turns out to be instead the 17th of Montpellier's. A team just a couple off the foot of the table have put up one hell of a fight tonight and have gone away with a losing bonus point, which should have been so much more. Why bother kicking for touch and looking for a touch finder? Just plummet it sideways. Doesn't matter if it goes out in row Z, halfway back, up in the lights. Just make sure it goes out. A mistake so many teams have made, including our Montpellier. 2 tries apiece. Laumapa and Lopegnes are 2 tries. Skinner and Retives for Montpellier. Seconds and Bothier, 2 conversions each. But it was the penalty goal of Bothier that proved to be the difference. And Retives hardly even featured, but in midfield, kick return, high tackle, quick tap. Good night. See you later. Thanks for coming. The stats, much of the same story at halftime. It was a little bit of an advantage possession-wise to Stade, but it was territory to Montpellier. They played the right areas of the field. But take a look at their tackle count. 24 from Stade Francais, 72 from Montpellier. That is ridiculous. Also, 8 line breaks of 4. Someone want to remind me again how we won this game? Vincent Retives is a god. And of course, it is the regular per episode mail update of injuries. Several players, only the 2. But Daigo's out for 7 weeks, Reece Emmett out for 2. Our back row is getting, it's getting smoked. So let's have a look at what we can change here. Well, Daigo, of course, will be out. So Galatier will come in. Anyone fit to come back? Oh, Damaru is. Oh, that's interesting. That is really interesting. I'm sorry, Rolhak, you are out. Rolhak can probably go back to the bench. Do we need Isles and Pedavani there? Isles got smoked defensively. Pedavani can play on the wings and everywhere. So let's get Rolhak back in. But back row-wise, we are out. We are really out. Well, Shaleru's still out for 102 days. Sanconi's still out for 54 days. Yep, we've got problems there for sure. Who do we bring in here? I mean, we're running out of Taligny. Yep, looks like it's him. Taligny's in. And we will, well, actually, we've still got to reserve a winger, I should say, to bring on as well. Reece Emmett, 8 days. We'll maybe miss one more match. Do we just go straight swap there and bring Isles on? Pedavani. I would like to start him on the wing. Let's give Penny a Pedavani. No, let's leave Isles there. Isles deserves his chance. I think he's been really good this season. So let's give him a chance to show his wares. And we'll bring Wade Darago up the list as well. Slowly but surely. We don't want to get anyone out of order. There we go. And Gundevi can go back. Right, 39 days he's out for. Will he return this season? No, there's a slight possibility he may. There we go. He slips in between Pulu and Heron. Man, we've got a lot of injuries. Look at that. Just about a whole page full of injuries. Thoughts on the team? Let me know, as always, in the comment section. Let's check out the table before we wrap up today. We've actually dropped down a place. So, next year gaming played from Bordeaux Begler. They move up to 4th place. Just 1 point ahead of us. But it's those bonus points. We struggled to win. Going into that game, knowing we need bonus points, we struggled to put them away. We've got to play Cast, we've got to play Lyon, we've got to play Clermont in the last 3 games of the season. Those are going to be damn near impossible. 19-point lead, Cast. Lyon, game in hand. They could go into the hundreds when they play their next match, which is against who? Clermont. Wow. Okay, there's a game you want to tune into. Lyon and Clermont, check that one out. But we are safe. 5th position is ours. We'll fight Bordeaux again for 4th. That's at least 4th will get us home. Quarterfinal matchup. then of course we'll be on the road for the remainder. But still, hard rugby to come this season. That does wrap us up for today. Of course, next episode we do have Toulouse coming your way. They are down in 10th. I say it every time. We need bonus points. We need to thump these lower place sides. We couldn't do it to Stade Francais today. Can we do it to 10th place Toulouse next episode? Stay tuned to find out. But until then, thanks for watching and take care.